I was trying to be careful what shorts I wear because I don't want anybody to see my bulge. It's like a little baby pinky.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, you don't have you probably more of like a camel toe problem, right?
I mean it camel toe really?
You just get stuck up in the lips
Does it look like a camel toe?
a little bit, kind
It's
of.
a hog.
Yeah, it's a porky pig maybe. You got a fucking micro pig. Hey,
Hey, welcome to Blue Collared Banter. I'm Ken.
hey, I'm Ryan.
That was terrible. Welcome to episode ocho.
That is Spanish for eight. This would be an
Oct
this would be an
is eight for German.
octopus's favorite episode, octopi. An octopus in octopus. If I were an
You're an
octopus, I'd love
octopus.
this episode. This would be a great episode for an octopus.
Yeah.
What other cool things are eight, man? I think that's all I could think of is octopus, octopi. I see why they don't call them octopuses. That could lead to some shit.
Probably.
Octopi is definitely better for that situation,
Yeah.
dude. I got to tell you, these Nerf guns in my house are becoming a fucking problem.
Oh man,
Um,
they hurt.
so it's everybody in my house is afraid to just walk in at this point because they don't want to get lit up.
What
well,
happened to you today?
Again, you got here before I did, and I tried to sneak into my house, and I didn't see anybody. I'm like, maybe they're gonna be nice and let it go. As soon as I turned the corner around my breakfast bar, Gage is squatted there, and you're behind me at the front door. Were you guys waiting for me to come in the front door, or?
So I was waiting at the window as soon as I got off the phone with you.
Got it.
Yeah. And Gage came in, and I was like, do I shoot Gage? No, I'm going to include him.
Yeah.
So I was like, Gage, scared the shit out of him because he was coming in the front door. I was standing by the window behind the front door. He comes in. I was like, hey. He turns around and looks at me. I said, hurry up. Go get your gun. Let's go.
That's fair. Yep. Like, so Colin came over this weekend, and I made the mistake of leaving a Nerf gun on the counter.
Oh, is he the one that gave you all the bruises that you sent me?
Yeah. We'll put a picture.
The forehead shots?
We'll put a picture up right here. This is what my forehead looked like. I got
from Nerf guns.
popped twice, dude.
Nerf guns. Yeah.
No, though both of those actually came from Gage. Colin lit me up. I have bruises on the whole side of my rib. Like, it looks like I went paintballing. So they're becoming a real life problem.
I mean, it was it was Shay's idea.
It was Shay's idea.
Yeah.
So Zoe was here last week. She was here on Wednesday, and she wanted to try to get smart with the Nerf gun. I'm like, Zoe, you want to do this? Go put a hoodie on. And she and she didn't.
Yeah.
I was nice. She was in her room here, so I went up the stairs and I posted up at the top of the stairs, waited for her to peek out of her room. And she peeks real quick and comes back in. And she peeks and comes back in. And then she peeks.
It's like Marlin from Finding Nemo, where he's like, you go out and you come back in. You go out, you come back in.
And so then she peeks out, and I start to laugh because now it's funny. So I'm like, I have to shoot now or give myself away. So I just popped her once in the arm right here. She goes, all right, I'm done.
She didn't even get the shoot.
So, and like it didn't I was at a distance, so I made sure I was careful. It didn't like leave a mark or mess it up. She goes, all right, I'm done. So then she went in and put on like a full hoodie and jeans and the glasses. Now she was ready to engage.
Oh, yeah.
But people are getting injured.
Yeah.
There was a probably hour and a half long Nerf war at my house on Saturday. Like,
sounds about right.
Somehow all three of us ended in my bedroom while Shay's hiding under the covers. Like, Shay wasn't involved. It was me, Gage, and Colin.
That was the same way when I was over.
Yeah,
last Tuesday.
Yeah, it was the same.
Yeah.
She's just hiding, ducking for cover.
Holly, I told Holly today that I might go get one. And she goes, you're supposed to be over there recording a podcast. I was like, we do. And then before editing or before the podcast, one of the times, we start a Nerf war.
Yeah, sometimes.
And it'll go on for a little bit, and then we'll take a break and look at our bruises and red marks and
collect all the rogue darts around the house.
Gage got me so good last week, right in the neck.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, dude, he did the sliding Tom Cruise move on me. He just comes running down the hallway and slides past me and all I did was just
Pop,
turn my
pop,
head,
pop.
and he popped me right in the neck, bro.
That's especially in the neck. That's one of those ones you almost have to like explain to your wife. Like, I swear it's just a Nerf gun. It's,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just a Nerf gun. I promise. Here, I'll show you. Look, shoot me.
Oh yeah, so yeah, and I had some bruises on my back and sides from you. Yeah,
dude. Like,
it's fun time.
It's rough. That's what. So like at our office, they have those little baby Nerf guns.
Oh yeah, she
And,
what's her
Kim.
name? Kim was shooting us this morning. We're like, you don't want to start this.
Yeah, Gage goes, we need to come back with ours. And you were like,
I was like,
no,
no, absolutely not.
there
No.
will be tears.
That HR will be called.
We
if
don't have
even
an HR.
Well, we will then.
Our HR is our boss.
Yeah,
Like,
well, he'll be pulling out the HR documents.
he's the one who pulls out the Nerf gun half the time. What do you mean? Well, the problem is though, if I walk in and light him up with an AR, he might draw on me. he might be like, "Oh yeah." It was funny. Well, I didn't tell you this, but while we were in the office this morning, one of our coworkers came up, the squirrely one, and he goes, "Hey," he asked the office girl, "Hey, do you have a blade?" She goes, "Why the fuck would I have a blade?" So he takes a pen. I'm like, "Hey, here, take mine," and I hand him mine. He goes, "Can I use this?" I said, "Yeah." You want a gun? You want a knife? Like, what do you need? I got it all. He goes, "What do you mean you have a gun?" Kim goes, "You have a gun?" And I said, "Hey." She goes, "I want one, but blue." I said, "Why does it matter what color it is?" As Shay has a
pink
purple, pink and purple bodyguard, right?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. If you're gonna defend yourself, you want to like look like pretty when you do it. I suppose.
guess.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did we talk about how funny it would be if I had to draw hers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
And then, so you saw it briefly, but we went and picked up a home gym this weekend.
You did. Yep.
Which is, I'm just kind of recapping my weekend, which was pretty dope, but I think it's going to become a real problem real fast. I'm the kind of person that once I really get into something, I get into it pretty heavily.
Yeah.
I don't have an off button.
Right.
And you remember what happened with the gym for me last time I did that, right? I got really big really fast.
Okay.
I don't have to go anywhere now.
Yeah.
Like, I almost wanted to come home and work out again today just because I had it. But like, hey, hold on. Like, I think
Gonna start doing like 4 days.
I think it's going to become like an actual problem.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull up our outline here for a moment, but my phone does not quite want to cooperate. So you might have to bear with me for a second. It's trying to.
All right.
Why is everything AI?
Listen,
I'm
all
trying
right,
to
hear
pull
me
up our
out.
outline, and it's giving me AI. I don't want to hear you out right now.
Yep. You're gonna hear me out.
I'll hear you out. I'm listening.
All right.
What do you have to say to me?
Got a would you rather.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather get a paper cut every time you turn a page on anything that has paper,
Okay.
or bite your tongue every time you eat?
Paper cut every time I turn a page. That's easy to avoid. Right?
Is it though?
Everything we
How often do you go out to eat?
once a month maybe.
Okay, because the menus, right?
But the menus are typically, so I don't go to fancy places with menus. I go to places with a laminated menu front and back. Okay, I don't I don't think flipping a laminated piece of paper over
It can
counts
still
as
cut
turning
you.
a page. Right, but I'm not turning a page. I'm flipping a single page.
I feel like that would still be counted as it though.
No way. If it does though, getting laminated by a fucking or getting paper cut by a laminated piece of paper, I'm good on that. So I mean, then I wouldn't go out to eat. Just order in.
Yeah.
I do that half the time anyway. I mean, almost once.
What
twice a
about
week.
biting your tongue every time you eat?
Okay, now that would be fucking miserable. Like I do that at least 3-4 times a week now.
Yeah.
Like not even my tongue. I bite my cheek. Like I'll take too big of a bite and I bite my cheek. I know I did that.
My 12-year-old bit her tongue the other day, and she looked at me. She's like, "It hurts."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, it hurts. Of course it is, because you bit the part that you're not supposed to bite."
Yeah, biting your tongue. So is it like just once every time you eat or like every time you chew? Because those are two very different things. right? Like we got if it's every time I eat shit, I'm liable to do that anyway. Right?
Yeah, it
Like
doesn't
that,
really specify, huh?
that's
So is it every time you take a bite of food you bite your tongue?
dude, if it's every time you
or
take
is
a
it
bite,
or is it just every time you sit down to eat?
hook me up to a feeding tube, bro. Like if it's every time every time you chew, you bite your tongue, you're also chewing on your tongue. You don't have any tongue left. There's
I
no
mean,
way.
it's like what is it? I think that's like the fastest healing. What is it, muscle or whatever it is
Well,
on your
yeah,
body?
like your tongue and your mouth is like the fastest healing, yes. But it's still think about have you ever like bit or cut your tongue?
Oh, dude, yeah.
It still hurts for a day and a half, two
I've
days.
bitten a hole through my tongue.
Right. So it hurts for a day and a half, I don't want to know how you bit a hole through your tongue. It still hurts for a day and a
It
half,
was a
2
fight.
days. Oh, well, that's fair.
Yeah.
But if you continually and repeatedly bite your tongue, it's never going to heal. It's just going to get infected. It's going to have this swollen, pussy.
Anything you eat that has like liquid or anything, every time you take a drink, you're just gonna feel it.
No more spicy food. Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
Imagine biting your tongue and then also trying to eat like Taco Bell 5 Diablo sauce or something, which I love spicy food.
But you don't eat Taco Bell.
No,
You inhale Taco Bell.
I haven't had Taco Bell in probably I think a year.
Really?
Yeah,
That's surprising.
I
Because
don't.
you used to eat it all the time.
I don't eat
You'd
fast
be
food
like,
anymore.
Dude, would you believe me if I just, because you would tell me, hey, I'm going to eat. You'd hang up with me. You'd call me back about 4 minutes later. Bro, do you believe that I just ate 2 chalupas, 3 quesadillas, and 4 tacos?
No, usually my order would have been 2 chalupas, 1 soft taco, a beefy 5-layer burrito, and nachos.
And you would call me back 4 minutes later. Like you would just, I don't even understand.
Dude,
it's like a vacuum.
I eat like someone's gonna take it from me. Like I eat a meal like you bet me I couldn't. You have it's not just it's all the time. We'll go sit down for dinner. We're in there 3 minutes and I'm done. They're still blowing on it because it's too hot to eat. I'm like, I'm about to go back for a second. It's like
Yeah.
I eat like a starving child was just brought to a buffet, dude. Like it's a problem.
Oh, dude, in basic, right? You have to eat fast. You don't get to sit down and enjoy your food. You've
Eat
got to
and
learn.
bounce.
You've got to learn how to roll your food together, eat it, and then kind of, like what?
You said roll your food
Yeah.
together.
So like pancakes or something. If you got pancakes in the morning. You get a pancake, you put your egg on top of it, you roll it all together,
well,
your egg or bacon
that's
or
just
sausage
the
or whatever.
right way to eat a pancake, though. Like that's okay.
But anyway,
hold on. No,
hold on. But they were not allowed to make you leave until
they weren't
you
what? A Maliad?
Yeah, so I was hoping you were just going to let that go, but I don't know why I thought you would. They would not let you leave until you finished your beverage because they had to make sure you're hydrated, right? So me and a couple buddies, we figured out that, hey, they can't make us leave until we finish our beverage. So if we sit here and just keep on eating without taking anything to drink, well, our instructor caught on to that. And he's like, oh, you're not fucking done yet? He grabs my tray of food that I had sit down maybe a minute with, chucks it across the cafeteria. He goes, drink your fucking liquids now. I'm like, well, I guess that's all I got to do
Guess
now.
I'm done. You say roll everything up into the pancake. First of all, that's the right way to eat a breakfast, right? Like you just went to Wawa today and you got the pancake breakfast.
No, I didn't because they didn't have it.
But that's
I
what
just
you
got
were after.
But well, either the pancake or the French toast.
Do you?
Because that's or the waffle, whichever one they have. They're called the Sizzlies. And they do a sandwich where it's like pancake with sausage, egg, and cheese.
I'm aware of the waffle sizzling.
Yeah. It's fucking amazing.
I will never eat it again.
Dude, you just had a bad day.
It gave me food poisoning.
I used to eat it.
I was
every
shitting
day.
so hard I thought I was going to float off the toilet.
Listen,
Just launch like a fucking rocket ship.
that was one time.
And I will never do it again.
But you're just a no second chance type of person.
I'm the king of gas station food.
Well, I know.
Most
and
of my
that's
meals
sad.
on the roads come from 7-Eleven, Thornton's, Racetrack.
You eat pizza from 7-Eleven. That's fucking weird, dude.
You do not disparage the Racetrack pizza. You take that back right now.
I didn't say Racetrack. I said 7-Eleven. But same thing about the Racetrack.
I mean,
it's fucking pizza from a gas station.
You used to be able to get a whole pizza from 7-Eleven for $5. I would sit there and eat it in my truck like a monster.
I know you would. You would inhale it and call me back 4 minutes later.
So you say you used to roll up. Do you know how I eat a soft taco from Taco Bell? The only right way to eat a soft taco?
Well, it's already rolled.
Right. What you do is, even though it's rolled, you then fold it in half. So both the open ends are facing your mouth. And that's how you eat it.
You're a fucking psycho.
You take a bite from both then it can't spill out the back. It can't fall out. You take a bite from both the open ends, and then you just have this little taco
Dude,
bell. And
if you open it,
2 bites, it's
listen
gone.
to me. 2 bites.
Yeah.
Okay, listen to me. You open it. It's a flat circle on the table.
Yeah.
Okay, you fold the end. It's closest to you, quarter way up.
I know how to fold. I used to work at Subway. I know how to
So
fold a
why
wrap
the
and a
fuck are you? So it doesn't spill. You fucking fold it like that, and it doesn't spill.
Right.
And then you eat it like a normal human
So
being.
you have to do.
You don't fucking fold a whole taco and be like.
You have to do 1, 2.
You're just like stuffing big things in your
You
mouth.
have to do 2 folds and a twist. I just fold it in half and eat. I guarantee you, I could put down 18 Taco Bell tacos.
I don't disagree with you, but I don't understand why you're proud of that.
Why would you not be proud of such an? I should be on like the Guinness Book of World Records. Or like
No,
that's an
see,
impressive.
you keep on thinking that
Yeah.
everything you do is a Guinness record.
Yeah,
We've already established
I
that
am-
people are outdoing you by miles.
I am an incredible specimen of a man. Speaking of man, I don't know if they've noticed, but I like to wear funny shirts every. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and say paper cut. Final answer because I know I can
Oh,
just
I
avoid
fucking
paper.
forgot about that question
I did too.
already.
That's why I
Yeah, I'm going paper cut.
So,
I'm not biting my tongue every time
I
eat.
am. I've been trying my best to wear funny shirts. I already have a fuck ton of funny shirts, right? I have a whole bunch of them. I've been wearing a different shirt every time we record. Maybe you'll notice.
Yeah,
now.
and I've been wearing
But-
different hats every time.
This one is special just for you. I don't know if you guys can read it, but it says, "I love older men."
Why is that just for me?
I ordered this just for you
Why is it just for me?
because you're an older man.
I'm older than you.
I mean-
less than a year.
How old are you?
How old are you?
How old are you?
How old are you?
I asked you first.
Doesn't matter.
You were born in the 80s, right?
As were you.
No.
When were you born?
91.
Okay. Well,
You got a few years on me, son.
not a few.
You're pushing 40.
Oh, why? Fuck you.
What do you mean? You're what, 38?
Fuck you.
You're about to be 39. That's pushing 40.
It's not. Pushing 40 is like when about 2 months away from 40.
Pushing 40 is 39.
It is not. And I'm not 39.
You're 38.
Yes.
You're about to be 39 in 2 months. Yes.
Yes.
So you're pushing 40.
I'm not pushing 40. Oh, that sounds so bad.
Shay's not going to like this part.
Oh, no, she's not because
No.
you're already in the doghouse about that.
So mine goes a little bit.
Seriously, though, I thought I was older than her.
Yeah, a lot of people think that they're older than her, and they're not.
Which is a compliment to her.
Right? Yeah, she looks
Right.
When she looks she looks younger than I do. She looks
Well, that's because you have a
young.
white beard at 22.
My beard didn't. I started going gray at like 24. My beard didn't even come in until I started balding when I was 20 or 22. Before then, my beard looked like yours. It wasn't very good. But after then, it
Why
started to
you-
come in. So
Why you? No, hold on. We're not just gonna roll past that.
we are. We're gonna roll.
You
right
have
past
got to stop dogging it.
it.
I am working hard on. I'm taking these vitamins that I got that smell like dog shit,
Okay.
and they taste like dog shit
How do you know what dog shit tastes like?
because that one can imagine.
So, you telling me that you're working hard on your beard with the results that I'm seeing is like
It's
the fat
been
person
a
at
short
the
period
gym.
of time that I've actually started doing, work on it. I've got vitamin spray that I've been spraying on it. I've got a derma roller that I've been doing.
You are invested.
I am. I bought an entire kit from Beard Club.
How's that working out for you?
I mean, I've only had it for not even 2 weeks yet.
My air conditioner is loud.
It's not that loud.
I don't know. It sounds loud. So, You know what? I'm not gonna make another beard joke for at least another month, like episode 12. I'm gonna give you some time, but I have a feeling they're not gonna stop.
But why?
Because
I'm not making fun of your bald head all the time.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not.
Bald head, gray beard, height, at least twice a day.
Okay,
Every
height,
day.
that's never going to change because you can't change it. Bald head, I mean, most of the time you're wearing a hat, so you don't really see it.
Right.
Right. So it doesn't really count. Now, your white beard, you are, again, like you like to point out, younger than I am.
Yeah.
And I don't have gray hairs.
Well, it just means that I'm more sophisticated and just more.
That's absolutely wrong.
I disagree.
Has nothing to do with sophistication.
You just.
Explain to me, how does that have anything to do with the sophistication?
I don't have to explain anything to you.
Exactly, because you can't.
I owe you no explanation.
Exactly.
I'm not doing this.
Right.
All right. Hear me out. Would you rather know every
I don't
time?
like your would you rather.
No,
I'm already just depressed.
This one took a different turn. I mean, it is depressing, but it's a different turn. Would you rather know every time somebody lies to you or never know when they lie to you?
I feel like, did you already do this one?
I don't think I did.
Maybe I read it.
Maybe. I don't think we've done this one. Not
Okay,
here.
so what is it? Would I rather know when people lie to me?
Know every time somebody lies to you without fail.
Okay.
Or never know if they're lying to you.
I feel like that's an easy decision.
What do you mean?
Now, when I was younger, maybe it would be a different answer. But as I'm older, I would much rather just know when people are lying to me.
You just want to know every time?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
I mean, I can think of a couple scenarios I'd rather not know.
Like what?
No, baby, I promise. That was great.
I don't have to worry about that.
I mean, I don't either, to my knowledge.
You just admitted that it's probably a lie.
Well, no. I just don't want to know if it is. Right? I've got full confidence, but still. You know?
I don't think you have full confidence, or you wouldn't have thought of that right away. That was your. Now, not only was that your first response,
I'm thinking of situations I wouldn't want to know if I was being lied to, or like
I would rather know when I'm being lied to every time.
I mean, in our line of work, it would help.
Well, I don't even care about work. I'm just talking about personal because I've said this. I don't know if I've actually said it on here, but I'm so fucking done with drama, dude.
Yeah, no,
I'm with you. I would much rather know if you're lying to me or not, because then I just
be done with it.
It's easy. You know?
I think it'd be a fun game to play, though, right? Like, imagine you have this power where
does everybody know that you
no,
so you could just roll with it.
It's like a choose your own adventure book, dude.
Yeah,
like just see where they're gonna take you next and what kind of stories they're gonna tell, and like that I think would be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
if you guys automatically know, even aside from like the normal like just the bullshit drama stuff you're talking about, I would have fun with it, especially with like the people we meet and the things that we do. Like I would have a blast. Like
there's a lot of questions that I would ask.
Well, we've all met that one guy who we know lies about everything. So like that would be a lot of fun. Like, oh really? And then what happened?
Yeah,
like that dude. He was if I was ever bored, I'd just call him and just see what adventure we're gonna go on together.
I swear to God, he's one of those people that whatever you say, he has that experience.
One up.
Like
call him Mario.
Like
always looking for that one up.
Dude, it was insane. And me and you would make shit up.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, oh yeah, that's happened to me before.
Yeah.
And we just look at each other like, what the fuck?
Like, I've been doing this job for 15 years. I've met a lot of people doing this job. He's the only person I will never forget. Like,
no.
I think he's the only one that I would.
Now here's the kicker though. Would you?
Inside joke. That was this guy's. Every time you would talk to you, all right. But here's the kicker. Every time he would like 7 times in a conversation.
Yeah.
So sometimes he would start talking like I'd be like, "Hey, wait, but what's the kicker?" Like,
Yeah,
to
dude.
fuck with
Some of the shit that would come out of that dude's mouth was great. Now, don't get me wrong. He's good at the job,
he is, but in
ugh.
talking to him, he sounded like an uneducated Dr. Phil.
I could see that. I could 100% see
like
that.
he's got the drawl and the real slow talk,
Yeah.
but he's dumb as a box of fucking rocks.
Oh man, yeah, I could see that.
Oh yeah, he was fun.
Yeah, so I think with that,
but like him, we knew he was lying anyway, right? So it's not really a superpower.
Yeah. No, I would 100% want to know when somebody's lying to me every time.
Yeah,
And I wouldn't even call it out because me calling it out is just going to cause that drama.
yeah.
And I just want to be able to ask the question, get an answer, and then know if it's the truth or not, and then just move on.
Yeah, it makes me go down more of a rabbit hole where nobody can lie to you. Imagine that world. Nobody can lie to you. They can try, but the words won't come out.
Yeah,
right?
like Liar Liar with Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah, there's a whole movie about that. Well, no, he's not allowed to lie.
Right.
He can't lie to
so
other
he can
people.
only tell the truth.
I'm talking about a world where that's you, but nobody can lie to you. If you ask them a question, they can't lie. Everybody. Oh, yeah. It's like, I forgot that was a movie. It's like the inverse of that. You're truther, I guess. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying.
You just went off script on there.
Most of my life is off script. Yeah. Usually it's what I do. Yeah, no, I would. I mean, what are you gonna choose? I think I'd line up with you again on that one too. Like, I would rather know immediately if someone's lying.
My kids think I'm a lie detector anyway, but that's because they don't know how to lie.
Right.
And they have tells that tell me exactly when they're lying.
Right.
And I'll be like, okay, so
we're gonna try this again.
No, I don't even say that. I say, okay, so we're going to ask the question again. And we're going to pretend that I already know the answer because I do know the answer because Daddy knows everything.
Right.
Did you do this? And then that's when it changes.
Okay.
And then I reward them depending on what the
severity of the issue
the severity is,
right.
Where they're either not going to get a spanking, or instead of you being grounded for 2 weeks, I'm only going to ground you for 3 days.
Right.
Something like that, to where I tell them, hey, because you told me the truth.
Right.
You're
still getting in trouble because you're still fucked up. But
you're not going to get this, but you're still getting this.
Right. Like, telling the truth isn't always going to get you out of trouble. Now, some things it will.
Yeah.
So some things, small things, like, you know what? You were honest about it. You know you fucked up. I know you fucked up. We're just not going to do this again. It's not good.
Right.
But other things, you're like, thank you, but still no.
Yeah.
Like, that happened when I was 16. When you get your license back up in Massachusetts, you aren't allowed to have anybody under 18 in the car for the first 6 months of you having your license.
Like your actual license?
Your actual license. Even
crazy.
Once you get your license, you cannot have anybody under 18 in the car without somebody over 21
See,
in the car.
See, that's that shit place that nobody's ever from.
Right. So there was a girl who lived down the road. She was in band with me, and her parents both worked a lot. And
one time at band camp?
I can tell you some of those. So her parents both worked a lot, and it was like January, right? So I would pick her up down the road from my house, bring her to school, drop her off down the road from my house. So then she didn't have, because she walked. You know, back when I was in high school, we had to pay $100 to take the bus for the year. We didn't have that. So
you had to pay to take the bus?
$100 bus pass for the year. If you couldn't pay $100,
you're talking about like
school
city
bus. School bus. $100 take the school bus.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah. So what would happen was, one time I would come home from school and go pick up my sister from the bus stop. Well, my mom asked me to pick up my sister. I said I would, but then she decided she was going to do it. So my mom called me. She goes, "Where are you at?" I said, "I'm pulling up to Hannah's bus stop right now." She goes, "Oh, okay." My mom watched me drive by the bus stop with somebody in my car, drop her off, and come back to the bus stop. I pull in. My mom's there. She goes, "Who was that?" So what do you mean? She goes, you had somebody in your car. I said, "No, I didn't." She goes, "I'm going to ask you one more again." You just had somebody in your car. So I told her. So if you were to get pulled over by the police, it was like you would lose your license for 30 days, and you'd have to pay like a $500 fine.
That's crazy,
Bro,
dog.
they do it to stop from the distracted driving and all that shit, right? If you got a bunch of teenagers in a car being assholes, you're gonna wreck, especially
Yeah.
with the snow and the ice. I get it. So, my mom took my car keys for 30 days and made me donate $500 to charity.
Did she really?
Mm-hmm.
Good shit
Yeah,
on her.
she was like, you know what? If you had gotten caught by the cops, this would happen. You're lucky you didn't.
Did she actually do it for the full 30 days?
Mm-hmm. Bro, I was a senior in high school with my license, riding my bicycle to school in Massachusetts, February. Yep, she really did.
That's great.
I was like,
I love the charity part.
yeah, I was
That's
like,
great.
so you're gonna bring me to school, right? She goes, I gotta work. You better figure it out. Riding my bike to school at fucking like 17 years old, dude. It was not a good time.
I wanted to go back to the kids lying thing.
Yeah.
Because it made something pop up in my head. My 5-year-old, she, how can I put this nicely? She's the asshole of the 4 kids.
Oh, we all have one.
Yeah, she's the one. She comes to me while I'm in my 17-year-old's bedroom with her, talking with her, and she comes up to me and she starts whispering. And I'm like, okay. And then it kind of clicked. I was like, wait, what'd you say? And so I listened to what she was saying, and she was whispering me that my 9-year-old has been lying to me for a long time
Oh, shit.
about brushing her teeth at night. Because,
Where did that come from out of nowhere?
bro, she just wanted to tell me that she's actually doesn't brush her teeth. She just goes stands in the bathroom and turns the water on. My 5-year-old told me that.
That's where you don't say anything and you let her go brush her teeth tonight, and then you go feel her toothbrush and be
So
like, "You
no,
brush
so
your
it's
teeth?"
what I did is I told him it's
She's gonna
time
be
to get
trouble,
for your
that
chores, and so they did their chores, and then when it's time 10 minutes before bedtime, okay, time for teeth, and I let them do that, and then she comes and gives me a kiss, and I was like, okay, come here, now I'm gonna ask you a question, and I just want you to remember everything I've told you. Did you brush your teeth? And she looks at me, and you could tell her mind is like just rolling.
The fact
bro.
that
The
you don't get an
smoke-
immediate answer.
the smoke is just rolling from her ears, right? And she looks at me, she goes, no. I'm like, okay. It's like, when's the last time you brushed your teeth? She's like, what do you mean? It's like, did you brush your teeth yesterday? Did you brush your teeth the day before? The day before that? The day
Right.
before that? Did you brush your teeth? When's the last time you brushed your teeth? And she said, I don't know. And I said, you are an older sister. You
Right.
have a younger sister that watches you.
Yep.
Okay.
That example.
I hold you to a standard so your younger sister follows you.
Right.
Right. And I was like, so tell me, when's the last time you brushed your teeth? And she goes, I don't know. I haven't been. And I said, okay, thank you for telling me the truth. But here's the thing. You've been lying to me for a long time now.
Yep.
Yeah. So she got in pretty good trouble.
See,
I made her do extra chores. I made her do her older sister's chores for a while. And then she
should have made her
got
do
some
the younger sister's chores.
she barely does her chores anyway.
Yeah.
And I took her iPad away for a while.
See, it's funny when kids try to lie because they're lying because they don't answer. And
Yeah, they try to think.
It's a simple question, right? Like something like, did you put your clothes away? Either yes or no. That should be a yeah, I did or no, I didn't. If it takes you more than 3 seconds to tell me if you put your clothes away, I already know the answer, dude.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
Well, and then other times it's like I was okay. So this was years ago. With my 17-year-old. She was. Let's see. We were in Vegas, so what was that? 2014. She was born in 08.
6.
So she was like 6 or 7 years old, right? I literally had her toothbrush in my hand. And for some reason, I don't know why, she washed it with dish soap. And because there was dish soap everywhere.
Right.
And I was like, is this your toothbrush? She's like, yes. I was like, did you play with dish soap? She said, no. I was getting so mad. I'm like, I'm holding it in my hands.
Yes,
I
you did.
reached it up to her. I was like, smell it. And she was like, okay. And I went over, grabbed the dish soap, and I said, smell it. She's like, okay. And I was like, does it smell the same? She's like, yes. I was like, so you played with the dish soap? No. God damn it. Dude, I was so mad. My wife finally took over because I was like losing my shit. So she finally took over and got her, did the punishing and everything. But I was like, it's you're red-handed. Just give me the answer that I want.
I know what you did.
I'm just trying to figure out why you did your toothbrush in dish soap. Like, oh, dude, yeah, it was a whole thing.
I mean, put yourself in 60-year-old brain.
I can't.
You think your toothbrush is dirty. You see everybody use soap to clean stuff, so you try to clean it with soap. Or you just want to play with some soap because soap is fun. I like making bubbles. I get it. Sometimes even now, I'll be doing dishes and I'll go, just blow bubbles at the sink.
Stupid.
At the kitchen sink, I'll just be blowing bubbles. Like, why is that a problem?
'Cause you're childish.
I'm everybody in this house knows that I'm the biggest child in this house.
I'd say you're the smallest.
But I have the biggest heart. Mostly because it's overworked from high blood pressure.
You've already had 2 surgeries on it, so we might as well.
I mean, hey, so the way I see it is, I'm going to last for as long as I'm going to last. Okay? I don't think there's a whole bunch more I can do to this meat suit. I'm just going to let it ride.
I wouldn't say that, bro.
I mean,
you got a gym in the garage with this machine that I fucked my entire body up with.
Well, I do also have like an actual doctor's appointment coming up. And so this is really dark, but this is where my brain takes me on adventures. We know this.
Bad adventures. We just want to throw that out there.
This is a really bad
not
one.
Good adventures.
This is a really bad one. My first physical in probably 10 years. My first checkup.
I don't believe that. No, because
I've been to the hospital. I've been to the doctor. I've not had a routine checkup for things other than my immediate problem.
Okay.
Right. I have kidney disease. I have other things that I just have not had checked. So
I thought you weren't going to say that.
It's whatever. It's not a big deal. So April 17th is the day of my doctor's appointment.
Okay.
It's also exactly 1 year before my wedding. Do you see where my brain went?
No.
What if the doctor?
Because
What if I go there and the doctor tells me I'm not going to make it to my wedding?
You would know that by now if you were.
My brain went down a whole rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was not a good time. I'm like, maybe you shouldn't go. It'll be fine. Maybe I just won't go. It'll be all right. Like, I'm fine. I've been fine for 30 some odd years.
Holly's been yelling at me for like 3 weeks because I had an appointment scheduled, took the test and everything, and then I never went back to see the results.
See that? Why even go through all the stress and struggle and bullshit of taking the test if you ain't gonna make sure like you're not dying or whatever?
I didn't want to hear the results.
What was the test? Was it like, is it AIDS?
No. What the fuck? No.
Okay. More important question: did you study
Did I study?
for your test?
No. It was kind of a pop-up quiz, you know.
Then you probably failed.
Oh, I did. Probably. Especially since I've gotten 3 calls from the doctor saying, "Hey, when are we going to reschedule your appointment that you canceled?"
Well, I mean, I would next time you just pick up the phone and be like, give it to me straight. But if you hear a barbershop quartet, hang up the phone.
We're not talking about that again. We're not, because that doesn't even need to be a part of the conversation.
Well,
We've already established that it's a terrible idea.
I'm trying to prep you, though, that if you do hear a barbershop quartet, just make sure that you hang up the phone because you don't want to hear the things they have to say. I'm trying to help you as a friend.
Yeah?
Yep. I might be in the barbershop quartet. I might already know the answers.
A VA would be a great spot for that, though.
Yes, it would.
Because half the time, most of the guys... Dude, it's so weird going to the VA for shit, right?
So good.
Because they always tell me, oh, well, we have to ask these questions, but none of them are going to apply to you. Because 90% of the questions are for people that's older than like 60.
Right.
And so I just have to sit there and listen to the questions that they ask, and then I don't even have to answer them because most of the time, none of them apply to me.
Well, I mean, is it like prostate stuff?
No, it's like last blood pressure thing, last this, last that.
Yeah.
And, it's just stuff that doesn't apply.
No. Well, I mean, guess it's better that those questions don't apply. But
yeah,
because if they did apply, if they did matter, then that would mean you're not doing well. You're getting older, so I guess that's the bright side. What? I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
No, you're not. You're just trying to make it worse.
No, I don't do things like that.
Okay.
All right, it's time for Are You Shitting Me?
Are you shitting me?
So, this one is called It Was Only a Matter of Time. Okay?
Okay.
And this, I've got some things to say. Anthony Sapienza, 63 years old.
Okay.
He was charged with 2 counts of felony battery on
Okay.
February 8th in Port Orange, Florida.
Port Orange.
Yes. A brawl broke out.
And where's Port Orange? I've never even heard of that.
Other
That's
coast.
got to be. I was gonna say it's got to be the other coast because I've never even heard of it.
A brawl broke out at the Spruce Creek Country Club. Would you like to guess
Are you
why?
talking about like a country club, like a golf
I'm
club?
talking about a country club.
Okay.
Yes. Would you like to take 3 guesses as to why the brawl broke out?
Something about the holes, the count.
Not
or whatever.
golf, but
Oh,
it is
not
sport
golf.
related.
Pickleball.
Pickleball.
Pickleball is getting really big in Florida right
A
now.
brawl broke out during a pickleball game at the Spruce Creek Country Club. The Associated Press reported. Sapienza's wife, 51, and he's 63, so good for him, was charged with a single count of felony battery. So they both picked up charges. They are now both retired felons. They were playing against another couple when an argument broke out about a rule. Words were exchanged between the men before Sapienza hit his opponent with the paddle, then punched him to the ground.
Damn.
Before it was all over, about 20 players became involved in the fight. The victim was over 65. So this dude picked up, doesn't matter how old he is, he picked up assault and battery on the elderly.
Right.
He picked up another
Does
felony
that
charge.
count assault battery on the elderly though? Because he's elderly himself.
I mean, I would imagine so.
Like,
because the victim
Is that really a thing though? Is that really a charge? Something
Yo-
on the elderly like that? Because what's the cutoff for the age of elderly?
retirement, like being able to collect like Social Security and shit. So usually, technically, the cutoff for elderly, right, for retirement is 65. So I believe that is the cutoff is 65 and older. So if I beat the fuck out of you, that's a battery. If I beat the fuck out of you in 40 years, now it's a felony because you're there. It's a completely different charge.
Okay.
Like, I actually know this because of a story. Assault on the elderly is a felony in Florida, but not in Massachusetts. Right, so it's not always a felony, but down here,
Everyone's elderly down here.
exactly. So beating
Yeah.
the fuck out of an old person is a felony down here. But fucking pickleball. I've always had a thing to say against pickleball because where did it come from and why? First of all, it's baby tennis is what it looks like to me.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same rules as tennis. It's just on a smaller court and with a smaller paddle, but a bigger ball.
I know it got really huge really fast, and I don't know why. I have no idea what. I've never played.
I want to say it started in like Canada.
I don't know, right? But what I want to know is, what were the stakes of this pickleball game? Right? Like, I don't why do we have to, a recreational country club pickleball game turns into an actual blows being thrown fist fight involving 20 people? 20 people during a pickleball game fight. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't think I've ever been so into a recreational game one time that I felt the need to throw hands over it.
Bro, pickleball was actually invented in 1965 in Washington.
Yeah, so it's not recent and it's not from Canada.
No.
So again, I don't know why it popped up. I don't know where it came from.
Yeah.
But just that idea to me, like, so imagine what we do for work, right? We're in gated communities all the time.
Hold on.
What do we
The
find?
name for pickleball, because the dude that started it, that was his nickname from his wife.
Pickle?
Was Pickles.
That is not a legacy I would want to leave. Speaking of names for bad reasons, I think I may have told you this. Do you know why Lululemon has its name?
You talking about like that clothes thing that got
Yep.
big for a while and now it's like died down?
Lululemon, yeah. Do you know why that's named Lululemon?
No.
The guy who invented Lululemon, you can look this up, was racist
Okay.
against Asian people.
Okay.
And he wanted it to be hard to say for them.
It's fucked up. That's real fucked up.
Lululemon.
Okay, we're not doing that.
That's all I'm gonna do. I'm done. I'm done. That's it. I guess I wanted the people to know that. I'm done. It's in my brain.
Okay.
Now
So yeah,
it's in yours.
elderly people
Think
live
about-
the neighborhoods that we go to.
Right. Think about
Yeah.
you're just driving down like through like Kings Point, right? And you drive by the pickleball court and you can see just a silver-haired brawl. Like fucking
Bro, I'd
like
stop
Pony
and
Boy and
watch.
the Outsiders. Oh, I would pull over for sure. I'd start
Oh,
placing
fuck yeah,
bets.
dude.
Like the idea of something so mundane causing something so big is hilarious to me.
You know have you seen 10 Rings, the Marvel movie?
No, I have not.
No, okay.
No.
So in the beginning, towards the beginning of the movie, there's a big fight scene on a bus.
Right.
And the guy, there's one guy, he's like, I grew up with an MMA background, and he's in no shape to do MMA.
Right.
And so he's like, so I'm gonna commentary this fight. I would do that for a fight if I seen some old people brawling out. I'd like, dude, I'm gonna start commentating this shit right now.
That would be so. Now that brings me somewhere else. I want to just start commentating things as I'm walking around. You just gave me a whole new way to fuck with my family. Because fucking with my family is a running thing that I do.
What's that movie with oh god damn it, the guy that plays 40-Year-Old Virgin,
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell. He plays in a movie where they end up, him and his wife go to a restaurant, and these two people's names get called and they end up taking their reservation. But one of the things that they do while they're out at restaurants is they look at other couples and they act like they're talking like they are.
Right, yeah.
And trying to make up shit that they're saying. And it's just hilarious.
So that's something I want to try too, which I think would be fun. Like just going to a park and watching people talk, but commentating about what they're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Or just like giving really over the top like MMA style or like Steve Irwin-esque commentaries.
Yeah.
On just like a dude doing yoga in the park, right? Like those are the things that bring me joy.
Yeah.
Those are the things that
Dude,
make me happy.
When I first joined the military, right, I've said this, I think, on here before, but I joined the military so I didn't have to do college. Turns out military is all about college.
Right.
So I did some college while I was in the military, and one of the classes that they wanted me to take was psychology.
Right.
And I signed up for it. I dropped it the first week because
it's
one of
easier. You
the
can't
first
even spell
assignment.
psychology.
Listen, the first assignment they wanted me to do was go sit in the mall, which
Oh
don't really
yeah, I
have
think
those.
you did. Yeah.
And they want you to sit there for 3 hours and to write down what like just people watch and
you
write
got
and
me
write about
fucked up.
it. Dude, I was like, fuck that.
Nope.
Now that I'm older though,
I'll do that for fun on a
yeah,
Sunday.
exactly. It's not a terrible idea. Like, I would do that. Just go and fucking watch dumbass people all day. Watch people
What
walk
letter
in the
does
walls.
psychology begin with?
It starts with a P, asshole.
I'm proud of you.
Shut the fuck up.
I just want to make sure you
I
knew.
hate you so much right now.
Thank you. That's the nicest thing I've heard in days. You know, especially coming from you,
So
that
we-
means a lot.
We veered off quite a bit. Where would this go? Oh yeah. The charges that dude was getting.
Right. So
Yeah.
he is now a felon over a recreational pickleball game.
Yeah.
That's the moral of that story. But there's another one
Oh, God.
along the same vein of stupidity. This is called the
Okay.
least competent criminals. Now, I've done something similar to this around the same age too. It's not as bad.
Least competent criminals.
Least competent. Yes.
Okay.
25-year-old man in Montana drove to the Granite County courthouse to pay a fine he'd received for an open container. While he waited, Sheriff Rico Barkel observed that he appeared to be intoxicated.
Oh,
He asked if the man had driven to the courthouse, to which he answered yes. He then admitted he had 2 drinks and smoked 2 bowls of marijuana. A breath test confirmed the sheriff's suspicions, with the man's blood alcohol at 3 times the legal limit. So he's at a 0.24. Like point oh yeah, 0.08.
Yeah, 0.24.
0.1, yeah,
You're right.
0.24. He's those are 2 strong ass drinks, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, it wasn't 2 drinks.
He also had an open container in his car. He was charged with
Probably the same fucking open container
aggravated
that he had before.
DUI and open container. The sheriff posted about the incident on his Facebook page, saying, "Stupidity is not an excuse."
Bro, that's like those people that get in trouble driving without a license, and then they do a virtual like a Zoom call with their judge and their lawyers and everything, and they're fucking driving a car while they're doing it.
So that's almost exactly what I did. When I was young, probably a little younger than that, my license got suspended because I never paid a ticket.
Okay.
I didn't have the money, and I just pushed it off, and then my license got suspended.
Mm-hmm.
So I finally had the money, so I drove to the courthouse to pay my ticket. I was like 23, maybe 22. I drove to the courthouse, like watching, because at that age, you're paranoid about everything. Like watching, looking for all the officers, making sure I like drive around them and don't draw suspicion. I didn't back my car in. I just parked and went in and hurried up and did what I had to do because my license was suspended, but I didn't have another way to get to the courthouse. So I just fucking drove. So I'm like, I get it, right? But he didn't have to choose to drink and smoke weed.
If he smoked 2 bowls, the dude was fucking gone.
So he had a BAC of 0.24. That's a lot. And he was high.
Yeah.
He should have been nowhere near a courthouse or a vehicle or a police officer or anybody who's allowed to get him in trouble. He should have just stayed home that day. Right, but then
I think missing court would have been smarter for him than to go up there to do that.
Exactly. So, but I saw that, I'm like, I mean, to an extent, I get it. I've been there. Like, I've done it. Not that, but I've done it. You know, do what you have to do to make sure that you get your shit back in order. But to drink before you, it's like drinking before you go to court. I'm gonna tell you something.
That's exactly what he.
No,
what
like
the
no.
fuck are you saying?
No, drinking before like you have an actual court date, right? He just walked in to pay a fine. He walked in. He was gonna go pay, like going to the DMV. He was gonna go pay a fine and walk out. Right? He didn't have a court date in front of a judge. He was just paying a fine and leaving, and he got popped. But like, imagine you have a court date. Like you have to go sit in front of a judge, and you're like, I'm gonna put down a few first. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna use this to get me out of any jury duty in the future. If I ever get picked for jury duty, I am not gonna show up sober, not one day. That's how I'm gonna get out. Right? You can't get you. It's hard to get out of jury duty, but if you show up drunk, you probably can't be a juror.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get in trouble.
For what? Oh, public intoxication.
Well, that or like it's also it's a court mandate that you show up, so that it's probably I'm sure there's a charge out there for it.
Is it a court mandate that I show up sober?
It's a court mandate that you show up to be able to be a juror.
I'm there. I could be a juror.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure there's something against that, big boy.
Now I kind of want to know. I'll look it up later. But like again, that's really fun for me.
Because there's people that go to be called up to be jurors, and they say during their questioning that they're going to be biased, and they get in trouble.
Oh well, yeah. One of the comedians I listen to has a whole 10-minute joke about jury duty. But one of them,
that's
Dan Cummins.
Is it Dan Cummins
Yeah.
or was it Gary?
No, it's Dan Cummins. They're talking to him. He's like, "What do you do for a living?" He's like, I'm a comedian. I make hard and fast judgments, and I stick with them."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Have you made any judgments today?" "Yeah, that guy's guilty."
Dude, some of the stories Dan Cummings comes up with, bro,
Dude,
it's fucking just, it's perfect.
He's got
great.
He's got so many good ones. Like I've been listening to him for fucking 15 years at least.
Oh,
like,
dude, he's so good.
But like
We've seen him live.
Yeah,
that shit was great.
we saw him and Chad Daniels actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that Chad Daniels night was the night that I set the record-setting
Flip that.
urinal.
I was totally thinking Chad Daniels the whole time.
Oh yeah, no,
Not Dan Cummings.
Dan Cummins we saw, but Chad Daniels we also saw.
Yeah.
Chad Daniels was the night that I set the record-setting urinary event.
Supposedly record-setting.
It was at least 2 minutes, man. Like it was at least 2 minutes.
There's a guy that shit 26 feet of poop out of his
I wonder
body.
what the record is for how far someone's urinated. Like distance-wise, like with the art.
I guarantee you're not even close.
I know I'm not. I'm not saying I am.
For one, you're 4 foot nothing. Okay.
Right. What does that have to do with
Because the taller you are, the further it's gonna go.
Not necessarily.
No.
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 Mm-mm.
So if you stand
Nope.
on a 10-foot platform
Mm-hmm.
and throw a ball at
Yep.
5 miles an hour,
Mhm.
okay, it's gonna go a certain distance, right? Now,
No.
if you throw that same ball at the same mile per hour, 20 feet in the air, you don't think it's gonna go further?
No. No.
I can't with you.
I don't follow your logic. Doesn't make sense because I can arc it. I can lean back and get some arc to it.
I just told you. Okay, you know what? Nope, we're good. You know what? You have the record. Good job.
Thank you.
Good job. Everybody give him a round of applause. Ryan's got the record
I didn't say
of
that
being
I had
a
the
retard.
I didn't say that I had the record. I just said that I don't think height has a lot to do with it. I think it's more, flow rate, bladder size, back pressure, dick size, probably the size of the urethra probably has a lot to do with it, right? Like there's a lot of moving parts here. I don't think height is everything, and I think you do think height is everything, and I think we've learned a lot about you today because of that.
You think so?
Anyway, I think we should talk about Beyond the Front Door.
I had a sad Beyond the Front Door today.
Oh yeah, that's the exact opposite end of what I was going to. But I think that might be something that's worthy of talking about, right? It's not funny, but it's
Yeah, so just real quick, I'll let you, because I know you said you had some funny ones or good ones, or whatever. Yeah, today was a rough one with she was my first call.
oh yeah,
And I get to her house, and you could tell she's an elderly woman, and you could tell her eyes are bloodshot, like she hasn't been sleeping.
Right.
And I'm not going to say anything about it. Maybe she's just stoned off her ass.
Right.
I have
Who
no
knows?
idea. Right. And then she says to me, not too long after that, she's almost 90 years old, and I was like, "Woman, you look great for being almost
Pushing 90, yeah.
Yeah, like she was up and moving around.
Kinda
Nothing was wrong with her.
Kind of like you look great for pushing 40.
I fucking hate you. But anyway, we're going, and she ends up having a failure that, with a super old system,
Borderline irreparable, right?
yeah, just better to replace it than it was to repair it.
Right.
And then she goes to tell me that her best friend of 70 years, just imagine,
That's
we've
insane.
been friends for
10.
10 years.
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine adding 60 years to this friendship.
Please don't threaten me.
No, but for real, imagine
know.
adding 60 years to this friendship.
That's a brother or a sister at that point.
Yeah.
Right? That's not a friend. That's a family member.
She's dying.
That's
Her best friend of 70 years is dying. And she's like, I haven't slept. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you can tell. Like, you look rough.
Yeah.
And I was like, that really sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. If you want to take care of this at a later date,
we can wait.
She's like, no, let's get everything taken care of now. I talked to her son. Her son agreed with everything.
Right.
But yeah, it just sucks because, and her friend that was dying called her as I was getting ready to leave. And the moment she picked up the phone, it was just instant tears. And it just sucks because, she's getting, that's a rough thing, dude. Like, so I'm almost 40, right? So I don't even have that long with my mom,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
I've only had 38 years with my mom.
That's crazy.
So
yeah.
just think that it's 70 years. That's insane. And and I feel like being almost 90 years old, unfortunately, that's something that's going to be common, right? You're going to lose a lot of people. You know, a lot of people
Yeah.
a lot of people don't make it to that old.
I've got
And she was in
one.
great health. She seemed like too. So that just sucks. But all right, to the good news.
So, well, no, I have one similar, right? But it's this guy. I still have him saved in my phone right here. I wanted to make sure I still did. About a year ago, I ran one similar. His name was Mr. Miller, and 3 days earlier, he had just buried his wife of 70 years. Like this was he was 88 years old,
That's crazy.
and he was a like a man's man, fix anything, like broke down sobbing in my arms, a complete stranger.
Yeah.
Like that's tough. There was also one more back when I first started doing this job. I think I've told you this. It was like 12, 13, maybe even more years ago. I showed up to a house when I was working for the first company I worked for. He said, "How much is your service charge?" I said, $69. He said, "How long does that cover?" I said, "Well, that covers your first hour of diagnostic. Anything else is more." He goes, "All right, cool. My system's working fine. I just want to talk." And I sit there, $69, and talk to him for an hour. He wouldn't let me not take his money. He paid for my time. He paid for my hour. And then he sent me on my way. That was new, and that was weird. But I'm
Yeah.
like, all right. I mean, he's old. He might not have anybody. Next month came. He did it again. $69. I want to sit down and talk for an hour. Dude had some incredible stories. Like, this man was, like, he was, I say I'm a spec. He was a specimen of a man. He was an incredible dude. This went on for about 10 months or so because he only had enough money in his budget, right, to afford to do this once a month.
Yeah.
When he got his check, he would call in and write his check his check to us, but he didn't want to take somebody's time for free. He couldn't leave his house. He didn't have any family. It sucked when the calls stopped coming
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that means he wasn't there anymore, right?
Yep.
That we do deal with a lot of stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, 'cause,
like
like,
I've been on calls where I was just there a year ago, everything was great. I show up a year later, the husband's not here anymore.
Yep, I was just going to say that.
Like-
I've gone to where I had a service call for a job, and I went there. I repaired it. Husband and wife doing great. I left, and then their maintenance comes up 3 months later. I go to do the maintenance, and now it's only one of them. Yeah. Like, that sucks.
And yeah, most of this is funny, and most of our podcast is laugh jokes, but we are also real people who do a real job and deal with real things. And, you know, that's part of it is you almost have to have this sense of humor and this, you know, borderline flamboyant and an outgoing personality with a crazy sense of humor to be able to deal with some of the stuff that we do. Right? Like, I couldn't imagine being able to deal with that kind of stuff if I wasn't the kind of person that I was. Because it would just eat at me. Like it would be too much. But my beyond the front door, I want to talk about the cool shit that we've seen.
Seen some pretty cool shit.
We've seen some pretty. I've got a video on my phone. I think I still have
I
it.
know exactly what you're going to talk about.
I woke up, went to work, first call of the day, 7:30 in the morning. I knock on this guy's door. I climb up in his attic. I do his service. I check everything out. And we got to talking. We're talking about guns and weapons, and you know, we're just bullshitting like two dudes. And he goes, "Have you ever seen a flamethrower?" I said, "No." He goes, "You want to?" I said, "Is that a fucking question?" "Yes, I want to." So he pulls out. It's a little tiny, like you could almost hold it with one hand, flamethrower, and 8 o'clock in the morning, we're shooting a flamethrower in his driveway.
Yeah.
And he pulled it out, and it's got almost like a spark plug in the front, and it shoots liquid fuel through it, and it turns into a stream. It's like a Tesla flamethrower or some shit. And I'm like, that is the coolest thing I think I've ever seen. Thank you for letting me see that. And he goes, "You want to try it?" Dude,
Yes.
I needed new shorts. Absolutely. I just finished. Absolutely, I want to try it.
That's great.
So I've got a video of me shooting a flamethrower in this guy's driveway at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Like one of the coolest. The other, we go out to like Brooksville, Spring Hill, and that kind of shit. I go out to a guy's house one time, and he's got a pistol and an AR just sitting on his back deck. I'm like, "You cleaning them?" He goes, "No, I'm shooting them." Pow.
Whoa.
So he's got like 10 acres.
Oh,
And
yeah.
up there, if you've got more than 5, you can shoot on your property. So he was in the back shooting till like 10 minutes before I got there. I'm like, can I go get mine? Can I shoot mine here? He goes, you don't have to. You can use mine. And we sat there for like
Nope.
30 minutes just popping them down range.
You shot his guns?
Dude,
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck no, dude.
Dude,
Fuck no. No. So
he had a fucking scar.
I don't care.
I'm shooting the scar, bro.
Dude,
Absolutely.
so I've shot a scar at a range, someone else's scar at a range
I got
where
to shoot
there's
someone
video
else's,
cameras.
I got to shoot someone else at the range before too.
Right. But at somebody's house like that, I'm not touching someone else's gun or let alone shooting it.
Oh, because if they did something dumb and your fingerprints are the last one on it, I mean, I guess.
Fuck yeah, dude. No way.
Now that makes sense. I was young, and I probably wouldn't think of that until this conversation. One time I was at the range, I used to have a Mosin Nagant. It was a 7.62 by 5.4, big ass fucking round, like bigger than a 308. And it was a bolt action, and I'm popping him down the range, and some dude comes up next to me. He goes, "What the fuck are you? Is that a cannon?" I'm like, "Nah, dude. It was a 7.62." He goes, "What does it shoot?" And I showed him, and his eyes got huge. He goes, "Can I try it?" I'm like, "Yeah, here. It's up. It's up on the bipod." I'm like, "Go for it, dude." He goes, "Nice. My scar's right there. It's got a full mag if you want to shoot it." Okay. Oh no, twist my arm.
Dude, me and my other buddy Ryan,
Yeah.
we went to a range one time, and it was the one that's in Tarpon.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a pretty big range.
Shay wants to go to that one next because it's bigger. It's not so
Yeah, it's
close.
huge.
Right. Yeah. It's
Right.
massive.
We went in there and we're shooting. Right, we're playing Battleship. I don't know if you ever played that. You know, like they've got the shootouts. Yeah, we were playing that with this 22 rifle, just messing around.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, and next thing you know, we hear this behemoth of a sound
You hear
that we were both
yeah.
like, and we both have the electronic earbuds or
Right.
not earbuds.
So it's like ultra noise canceling.
Right, yeah, and it was so loud. So we stop, we put it down, we unload, and we're looking and trying to figure out which bay it's in because this range, it's closed off. You got 5 bays, door, 5 bays, door,
Right.
5 bays. And it was 2 bays down.
Wow. Well, you're like 2 doors down, you mean?
Yeah.
So
2 doors. Sorry, 2
10,
doors.
12 bays.
10, 12 bays down.
Wow.
Dude, it was a
What was it?
hand cannon.
Was it like a Smith & Wesson 500 or a
Dude,
Jug or something?
it was a revolver that only had 3 slots. And the round, I don't even know what it was.
Were they like this long?
Dude, it was like that long, about that big around. It was
so
like 50 cal rounds that looked like they were about 4 inches long.
that's the exact gun I want. That is, there's 2 of them, but the one that I want is called the Judge. There's also the Smith & Wesson 500.
The Judge, that's the one where you want to take out the guy that's in your neighbor's house on the other side of the fridge.
Yeah, that's it. So it shoots a 44 Magnum cartridge, right? But it also shoots 410 shells.
That's
Right.
crazy. Oh, wait. Yeah. I've seen that.
So that gun was actually made.
That wasn't this one, but I've seen that. This one looked like an older gun.
Yeah.
It looked like a gun that you wouldn't want to be shooting.
To my knowledge, and we're on the internet, so everyone's gonna tear me up if I'm wrong. But to my knowledge, from what I've read, that gun was made for in-car defense because it shoots a 410 buckshot round, right? When you're shooting a 410 buckshot round out of a 6 or an 8-inch barrel, it's designed to be shot from your lap out your window. Whoever's at your window, you're not going to miss.
They're disintegrated.
That spread at that distance is going to cover the whole window.
Yeah.
Like they're done. So that's one of the guns that I really want. I've never shot one, but I want to, and I
want
want
to shoot one of those elephant rifles.
Oh, those are like what? Like they're like 60s or some shit.
I don't
like
know what
that.
they are, but every person
It's
you
a
ever
slug
see
this
shoot it,
big. Yeah, they're knocked on their ass.
Yeah, they're knocked on their ass. Yeah, it's great.
I don't know how Beyond the Front Door got off on a gun conversation, but I'm not against it.
No, I'm not either.
But I once. Have you ever done any jobs for like famous people?
A couple. Yeah, I've never done like you have.
I've two.
I've done 2 different musicians.
Okay.
That they sung with popular musicians.
You've actually done 3 musicians, and I know that because you went behind me on one, and the dude was a prick. And I will go ahead and say this: the guitarist from Jefferson Starship is a fucking
Oh,
asshole.
the one with guitars all over his wall?
And
Yeah.
he's
who was with me? Somebody was riding with me when I went to that house.
the Kevin, I think. No, somebody. Either way, right?
Yeah, somebody
the
was with
guy
me.
is
There was
an
literally
asshole.
I'd say probably about 200 guitars in his house just hung up on the wall with
Dude.
different signatures on them.
I went there, and I went there, and it was pouring rain, downpouring rain. He had a short in his outdoor unit, and
I'm sorry, bud.
And I'm like, bro, I got to reschedule you to when it's not raining. He goes, why? I said, because you have a high voltage electrical short in your outdoor unit, and it's not safe for me to run diagnostic right now. It's pouring rain. He's like, I don't see how it's unsafe if it doesn't have power. I'm like, dude.
We're not playing this game.
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, you know what? You come out with me and you hold my hand. So if I get lit up, you do too. And I also want you to hold the meter. He goes, I'm not doing that. I said, neither am I.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Thanks.
Dude was an asshole, man.
Oh, man.
But on the flip side of that, Gerald McCoy, he used to be defense on the Bucks. The nicest person
Is
ever.
that the one you went to at Christmas time?
So yeah,
Yeah,
a couple
yeah.
stories with him. So the first time I ever went there, we know I'm not a sports ball person, right? we know that. But I was, and I'll say it because I'm not going to say the whole name. I knock on the door. I'm there for a duck job. I'm an installer at the time, and I'm like, he answered the door. I'm like, hey, I'm Ryan from Suncook. You're really big. Like, it just fell out of my mouth. And he just starts laughing. And as I'm walking around, I see all this shit. So I just pull up his name and I Google it. And I'm like, holy shit. I saw a playbook on the counter. I'm like, holy shit. This is like this is my first famous person.
Yeah.
When I go there, I do the job. Everything's done. I end up having to go out, I don't know, 6 or 8 months later. It's December 27th. The Bucks are clearly not playing football anymore. And I walk in for an emergency call like 9 o'clock at night, and there's a whole bunch of really famous people sitting in his living room. They're having a Christmas party and watching football, right?
Yeah.
And so in our job, you can't show that. You have to head down, go to your job. You can't fanboy out like that.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
These are
anyway.
people that
Yeah.
I actually knew. I'm like, holy shit, this is impressive.
Yeah.
So I go upstairs, I do my job, I come back downstairs. I'm like, hey, bro, you're good. Like, here's your bill. And he meets me outside. And he's like, so how you been? I'm like, he just wanted to bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm like, I've actually been pretty good, man. I had just had a baby in December. He goes, yeah, I had 2. I'm like, you always got to be outdoing me and everything, don't you? Like every single time. But he ended up tipping me $300 that day, and he was like, keep doing good and keep being good, but I'm proud of you. Have a good night, Merry Christmas. Like, super cool dude.
Yep.
But also very much like us.
Down to earth, chill.
Man, just dumb man.
Yeah.
There was one time his attic access in this house was huge. You needed like a 10-foot ladder to get to it, right? And even then you were barely getting there. And he hands me a 10-foot ladder like this. 10-foot fiberglass A-frame. He gets this. You know how heavy those are, right? So I go up, I come back down, and he picks it up, and the ceiling fan in his bedroom is running. And he picks it up too high and puts it right into the fan. A fucking blade flies off across the room.
Oh, shit.
And he goes downstairs just like me and you would. Super timid, real quiet. He goes, baby, I broke the fan. She goes, what fan? He goes, the one in our bedroom. She goes, we don't have a fan in our bedroom. What fan did you break? He goes, yeah, we do. The one on the ceiling. It's broken.
We do have a fan, and it's now broken.
I'm like, that's some shit. Like, so there are those really cool beyond the front doors too. Like, and the shit we've seen. Cars.
Oh, dude.
That one drunk guy.
Oh my God, yeah. I forgot about that one. Yeah, this guy tried fighting me afterwards, but he wasn't famous or anything. But I was in his garage, and I needed to get to the attic access, and this dude is shit-faced drunk. It's 8:30 in the morning.
Oh yeah, it was early.
Oh, dude, he was so drunk. And I'm looking, and I see he has a Jeep Wrangler in his garage, and it's an older style one,
Yeah.
not like the newer ones. And I was like, dude, that's a nice Jeep. And then I look at it, and I was like, why does it say Chevrolet on it? He's like, oh, That's because it's got the big 420. I don't know anything about
454.
engines. 454
Big
engine, whatever
block.
it was. Yeah. He's like, it's it's got that, and he's like, you want to hear it? And I'm like, whatever. Yeah. He starts this thing up, and I actually recorded it on my phone. Oh my god, dude! It sounded like a race car.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it sounded exact. And this dude's just passing out in the driver's seat while it's just running. And I get up in the attic, and it turns out that it was
Something like a short, I think. Or
yeah,
something.
we had to come back for later to fix, and because I didn't have the part on me,
Right.
and then that's when the drunkenness kicked in.
That's
But
when
yeah,
that one
that's
was
when I
funny.
walk out to the van, and I'm out in the middle of the road. And he keeps walking and yelling at me, and I'm like, dude, please don't step in the road.
Yeah,
like,
stop.
Stay in your yard. Do not come any closer. I was like, just stay up there. And yeah, it was some of these people, man. But yeah, no, that was a badass Jeep though.
Yeah. Well, and then there's that one guy we service, the one with the fucking musket, dude.
Oh yeah,
Like it's
the
an
one
actual...
that's sitting over his fireplace.
And every time you go there, he takes it down and shows it to you like you've never seen it before.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, the first time I saw it was
last
cool.
time I went there last year, and he's no longer there. Just his wife.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. We've come.
Yeah,
because
because I was talking to her about it, and I was like, yeah, he always took that down
every
and showed
time.
us,
The first time was cool. The third time, it's like I'm just gonna placate now because I don't. But like, it's still cool. But I know how it works.
Yeah.
He'll give you a full. This is how they were loaded, and
Yeah,
it was like
yep.
his prized possession, man.
Yeah.
But the asshole parts are fun too. Like, I like the cool shit that we come across. Like, I've seen some. I don't even know I can think of all of it now, but I've seen some wild shit. But also, there's I don't think you have. You've never had a firearm pulled on you on a stop, have you?
A firearm pulled on me? No.
I have.
Oh.
Remember that one time at that company that we met at? I was out in a condo in Largo, and I showed up to do a repair behind another technician. It was already quoted, already agreed to. And I show up, and it's this, like, Russian, I think he was Russian, and he was already drunk, like 10 a.m., right? And I'm there. It turns out to not be a simple repair. I have to rewire the whole thing. No dog. It's a motherfucker. I'm there for like 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I don't raise his bill. I'm like, hey, this is your bill. This is what it was. $475, whatever the fuck. And he goes, how much? I'm like, $475. That's you were quoted by, so and so. He took longer. I needed more, but I'm not going to change your bill. That's what you agreed on. That's what you're here for.
Yeah.
Dude is sitting like, if we're at my countertop right outside, you can sit like where my sink is, and then there's like almost an island and a bar, and you can sit across the countertop.
Yeah.
It was like that. He reaches into a drawer, pulls out a 380, puts it on the table facing me, and goes, how much was the bill? That's the thing that made me start carrying at work.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I'm not sure how much the bill was. I'll have my office call you. I just fucking hightailed and booked out of there because he was shit-faced intoxicated. It's now like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. He was drunk when I got there. Been drinking the whole time. I'm not about to get into a stand your ground dispute over somebody else's $400. I'm not doing that.
That's crazy.
But that was the incident that I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should start being a little more careful.
Yeah.
Like, there's been there's been people who've like let their dogs out after us. I feel like, did that happen to you or Rick?
That was Rick. Not me.
That was Rick. Yeah. We had a buddy. He was on a job and got into a disagreement with the lady. The lady didn't want to pay her bill or wanted to wait for her husband to get home or whatever. And Rick had to collect on the job site. So she let her 2 German Shepherds out after his ass. Fucking sprinted out the door.
Dude, speaking of Rick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, bro. That shit was the first time I ever met Rick. It was when we were working at the company that we met at.
Yeah.
And I was still I've been at the company for a little bit, but they wanted me to ride with him because
that was here. That was at the company that we work at now. The only place all 3 of us worked together was here.
Was it really here?
Yes, that was here. It was shortly after you
started.
started.
There wasn't calls. That's what it was. There wasn't enough calls, so they put me with him. They said, go over here, meet this guy, help him run this strain line.
Right.
I was like, all right, cool. So I get there, and he's like, hey, you want to see something funny? And I was like, okay. He's like, I'm going to talk country this whole time we're here. Now, he doesn't know the customer yet. We haven't gone inside.
He doesn't know the customer. He's never been there. And Rick's country accent is one that you can obviously tell is fake, but you can't call him out on.
Oh my gosh. So we go to the front door, knock on this door, and it's like this 6'7" big ass buff black dude. And Rick goes, "Hey man, how you doing?" And he just the whole time just kept it up. I end up to the point to where I'm laughing so hard, I go outside and I'm just dying.
Oh man.
Oh my god.
Rick
I
was
was
a blast to work with,
bro.
So when I first, the story I told a couple episodes about, or a couple episodes ago about farting in the return.
Oh yeah, that
Rick,
was with him.
Rick was doing the job. Rick
Yeah.
was my first helper. Right?
Yeah.
Me and Rick grew up in air conditioning together. We've got some stories, man. I want to have him on. Like I really do, because him and I have some stories, man.
Oh
Like,
god.
But I forgot all about that happening. So this is kind of part of Beyond the Front Door too. We've said before, we've got each other in our ears all day long.
Yeah.
I got you pretty good today.
Oh, you did. What job was that?
So
that was the job with the lady.
With the same
my
one.
first call.
We go out of our way to try to make each other laugh in front of customers, because
Luckily, she was walking away from me when you did it.
Customers don't know we're on the phone with each other.
Right.
So if you're having a conversation with another person, a serious conversation, and that person starts laughing in your face, you're going to have some questions.
Yeah.
So I think you asked
What
her.
did you? I don't even remember what it was.
Oh, I do. You asked her if you could sit down on her couch, and she goes, "Yeah, that's fine." You're like, "Luckily."
Oh,
it's
my first job, so I'm not dirty.
And I said, "Yeah, you are, you dirty little slut."
Oh my god! And for some reason, that just I'm so happy that she was walking away to go get her purse to get her ID card. Oh man, because I hung up on you. I was like, nope, I'm hanging up.
Oh yeah, like sometimes like you just have to, like, the opportunity presents itself. Like there was one time we were in the middle of a serious conversation. We were trying to talk about something, and the lady kept walking away and coming back, and walking away and coming back.
Oh, when I was outside.
And the third time,
last week.
And the third time she walked away and came back, and she started to tell you something. I go in your ear, I'm like, "Lady, shut the fuck up! We're trying to tell a story."
Yeah, that was that package unit that what was wrong with it? It was pop the indoor coil, the evap coil popped. Yeah.
Like it is really fun sometimes doing this show. I'm also not the kind of person, like, I couldn't go to the same job every day, walk to the same cubicle and say good morning to Brenda every morning. Like, I would lose my mind if I had to do a normal job, going to the same building, doing the same job.
We have too much freedom at this job.
Well, I mean, I think any trade in general, you have roughly that kind of freedom, for sure. Now, where we are is a little bit different. We've also been there forever.
Yeah.
Our company,
we have a little bit more privileges than a lot of people do, which I thought was funny, because this morning at the meeting, one of our squirrely dude, he was like, "Dude, I swear to God, like, we're working for different companies here. Like, you guys get to do this, and I don't get to do that." And it's like, well, we've been here longer than you, buddy.
Well, I mean, not only that, but you do get to do it. You just don't.
Yeah,
right?
You could do it if you wanted to. You just choose not to.
But like, it is nice if I've got. I was actually talking to a customer about it yesterday, right? We were talking about having to be on the phone all day to do stuff, and I'm like, I couldn't imagine, man, like, working an office or a desk job where I've got business to handle today and I need to be on the phone for a couple hours. I can just do that while I'm on the road.
Yeah.
And I can mute it, knock on the customer's door, and introduce myself, go about my day, and keep doing what I'm doing. I couldn't imagine a job where I don't have the freedom that I have. Like, we are very spoiled in that way.
I felt bad for Friday. I was working, again, another package unit. So we have a lot of mobile. We got a lot of mobile homes, so we're working on package units a lot.
You love those packages. The bigger the better.
I'm sitting there arguing with you. I don't remember what the argument was about, but I look to my left, and the customer's just standing there staring
and you're
at me,
arguing with yourself.
and I'm like, "What's up, man?" And I was like, "Sorry, I got my buddy on the phone." And he's like, "No, I think it was hilarious. You guys are just sitting there going."
Remember that job we went to, and it was the one that had that crazy approval. We were.
Oh, dude, you were up in the attic. I was standing on the ladder, and we're just sitting there just roasting each other.
Being so mean.
And you're in the attic, like I said, and I just look to my right, and the husband and wife is standing there staring at me. And I'm like, oh, hi. And you're like, oh shit. I was like, we're best friends, really.
Yeah, they're like,
because we were we were dogging each other.
And I think the wife said, she goes, "Are you guys mad at each other?" And we're like, "No, we're best friends."
Yeah, we're best friends. We're just
everything's fine.
dude,
I promise.
Bro, what was that? Like $180,000 they were approved.
Yeah, it was insane.
For their credit. That was the biggest credit we've ever
Yeah.
seen. Yeah.
Then they were like, "Well, we don't know." We're like, "Well, you can buy a lot of stuff." If you
Oh,
want to.
well, yeah,
Like,
because we're like, we have to run a credit, and then we're gonna have to wait for their author, and they're like, "Oh, we'll be authorized."
yeah,
And we're like, "Okay," and then we come
They
back
all
with the
say
number, and
that.
I'm like, "Jesus."
yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that definitely. I mean, I think the theme of this show now is it gets off the rails. We have a rough outline of what we want to talk about, but
we blew past that outline way past today.
Yeah, we're like,
Yeah.
we're not even close to what we had on the outline anymore. She just gets off the rails and goes crazy, right?
Yep.
But
I mean, it's a banner, right?
I mean, it is
Yeah.
banter. That is no. A banner is the thing that they would carry like into war. It'd be like a
okay, I
flag.
said
So sometimes
banter.
they hang them for
I
birthdays.
said banter.
Banter.
That is what I fucking said.
You never pronounce the T. I guarantee you that when we watch this back later, the subtitles are going to come up with banner, like you're flying a banner.
The subtitles isn't right half the time because you're talking over me, I'm talking over you, and we're fucking cussing at each other. The shit doesn't put it on there. Like, what do you mean? What are you gonna prove?
It was a very Don Vito moment you just had.
What?
Remember Viva La Bam?
Oh yeah. Oh dude.
Uncle Vito?
Oh no.
That
okay.
you just reminded me of Uncle Vito a lot just now.
Yeah.
That was
Dude.
that was what just happened.
Have you seen Bam recently?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's looking rough.
Well, he's looking better now though.
Oh
Yeah. He got himself cleaned up. He
Okay,
looks good
good.
now. Yeah.
Good for him. I wonder if he can still ride a skateboard.
What?
Have you
Oh,
se-
he still does.
Have
Yeah.
you seen Tony Hawk in those Metamucil commercials?
No.
Oh, bro, Tony Hawk is looking old.
Oh yeah. He is old though, dude.
But he never looked
He's
old.
got to be like what? Like in his 70s?
No. I mean, so I was watching
Hey Google, how old is Tony Hawk?
61.
Wow, you're taking a long time right now.
Google's not answering. So
Oh, he's only 57.
I was close.
I thought he was a lot
Well, I was
older
going to say,
than
I was
that.
watching X Games when I was, 10, 12, 14 years old because I used to, like, do, like, the X Games sports, skateboard and rollerblade and bike and all that. And he was only in his 20s then, if that. Oh, he was late 20s based on how old he is now, yeah.
Yeah,
He was pushing 30. He was almost my
Damn,
age.
he does look old for 57.
That's
though.
what I'm. Well,
Dude,
he beat the
he's
fuck
been
out
through
of
some
himself.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's been through some shit.
it's like what's his name? Travis Pastrana with Nitro Circuits, and
That I'm pretty sure. So you have what? 250 something bones in your body, right? I think.
206.
Is it okay?
It is
I'm pretty
206.
sure he's broken 205.
Yeah, probably.
That
Yeah.
dude has broken almost every bone in his body.
He's done every sport there is, though.
But he's a master at every one of them.
Uh,
It's insane.
That's how I would be if I played sports.
No.
I'd be a master at
We
all of them.
No.
That's why
We're not having this conversation.
I'm pretty
again.
much. Oh, so I'm already a professional hockey player.
Oh, dude, did
Um,
we have this conversation on the podcast? Or
we
was this not
we
on
did.
the
Nope, that
podcast?
was here.
Okay.
I'm a power
You
lifter.
don't even know the fucking rules for hockey. We're not getting in this conversation because it's going to take another hour.
I'm a power
Okay.
lifter.
You are not a power lifter. You can't even lift a third of what power lifters lift.
I could hold the record in the 10-yard sprint.
Oh, now you're just talking out your ass.
10-yard sprint, yeah, it's a thing. I just made it up right now.
You're not even faster than me, and I'm out of shape.
You sound like you're in kindergarten. You're not even faster than me.
Yeah, well, it's because I'm speaking the truth here. You are just. We're not getting into it.
You know what? Let's not get into it. Let's save it. Let's do this later on episode 9 because that about wraps it up for us here on episode 8.
Listen,
go.
if
Words
you
are
want to
hard.
if you want to reach out to us, you want to talk to us, the email's at the bottom of the screen right now. For those of you who can't see the bottom of the screen, it's Blue Collared Banter. Collared is spelled Collared. Collared. Blue Collared Banter at gmail.com. Okay? Hit us up. We're getting ready to shut up. Shut up. Shut up. We're getting ready to have our website up and running. Once we get our website, we'll be able to link that in, and you'll be able to have access to everything we got. Okay?
In the meantime, TikTok, Instagram, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Literally, I promise if there's a podcast available on your streaming platform, we are on it. iHeart, Apple, Spotify.
Oh, don't forget, International Podcast.
We are official,
and that
yes.
is the Blue Collared Banner.
Bye, guys.